Was good. What's good, everybody? We are doing all signs for you and your person, going from Aries right down to Pisces. Just gotta see where this camera's at, and we're gonna get started. All right. What's good, Red Ski Righteous readings? Hey, Wander Tarot, Holly Patipas, LaDonna, the 12th host Stellium Girl. Hello again, babies. Chris, Mimi, Allison Finch. All right. Yeah, Saturday night. Sorry, I've been meaning to get on this week. I promise y'all. Because, yeah, I had a tooth pulled and it kind of went south. It never healed as quick. I ended up getting dry socket and having to go back in. And if you've ever dealt with dry socket, you know what I'm talking about. So, my bad. I will make up for it. I apologize. So, anyways, so yeah, I did not want to take that long of a break. But, anyways, let's get started. Oh, gosh. I'm sure y'all are tired of me talking about that, but my bad. All right. What's good? Who's bad? Who's bad? Yolanda. Hey. What's good? All right. Aries. It is the worst. And that was my third time having dry socket. I don't know. I must be prone to it. I don't know. But it was more of a inconvenience. You know what I'm saying? Because they did get me in right away, so I didn't have to deal with the pain too long. But it was just more like extending the healing time, which was annoying. But yeah, we're good. We're good. I'm pretty sure we're good in that department. So, all right. Aries. Let's go to FG McCreds. Chels. Mar. All right. What do we have for Aries and their person? What do I feel like? This is like different. What do I feel like? I'm looking so far over. I don't know. It feels off. All right. What do we have for Aries and their person? One more. What do we have for Aries and their person? 3 shuffles. I think that's what it was. All right. Overall energy for you, Aries. We do have the Hierophant and the Page of Wands right under that. Oh, okay. The Fool. 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Damn. Right off the bat, we got something good. Do you know what? So Aries, thank you, Allison Finch. I appreciate that, girl. Thank you. Thank you for being you, girl. I appreciate that. So Aries, I feel like you and someone else are overcoming something quite large, is what it feels like. I do feel like you are overcoming this fear of abandonment. I do feel like someone is showing up for you in a way that they can. It's almost like you may feel like you have to be the bigger person here. And I'm not saying you're doing all the work. I do feel like your person is communicating with you and there's a lot of conversation about the future, about plans, about how things are going to play out between the two of you. But I do feel like your person is coming from a place of feeling like they are drained and depleted, feeling like they can only do so much, feeling potentially a little bit sensitive because of issues with children or issues of feeling drained, issues of feeling like the person you're dealing with, Aries, is a little bit more sensitive in the situation because of feeling depleted, feeling like they don't have support, feeling like you don't support them, feeling a little bit more needy is the best way I can explain it. than normal, okay? Feeling like, okay, I want this Aries, but at the same time, I got a lot going on, or there's certain things that are draining the shit out of me, feeling like this person may feel like they don't have your support, feeling like they don't have other people's support, depending on if you're already domesticated already. And I feel like you're in a space where you may feel like you have to be the bigger person. Like, I hear you, I understand. You may feel like you and this person share similar values at the end of the day. And I feel like you're taking a leap of faith when it comes to letting someone in, hearing them, understanding them, okay, not jumping to conclusions. It's like you're in a space where you're ready and willing to create more respect between you and someone else, is what this feels like. I feel like in the past, if you have dealt with this person in the past, you don't have to, but if you have dealt with this person in the past and they're trying to open up to you about something, I feel like you're trying to handle how you communicate with this person a little bit differently. Like, you may be showing up in a more respectful way. You may be showing up in a more understanding way. Sometimes Aries, y'all can jump the gun really quick, okay? Because you lack patience, honestly, and you get frustrated easy. I have Aries rising. Sometimes I'm like, fuck this, I'll just do it by myself. I get it. But it's like, I feel like you're trying to see eye to eye with someone and, you know, see their perspective and not jump the gun here. And I feel like you're ready and willing to create something and be patient and be understanding. You may even try to kind of be this person's mentor a little bit, or give them some advice, try to help them through something, try to help them overcome some type of hardship that they're going through, whether that's a financial hardship or, you know, just feeling abandoned by everybody. Maybe they're dealing with issues with a mother figure as well. Maybe they're having a hard time letting go of a certain person in their life that's draining them. Either way, you are getting on the same page and you're being understanding, you're being empathetic. I do feel like this person is the one that is starting this communication, but this communication is coming from a place of feeling drained, feeling depleted. And again, it may come off as like, a lot of problems and not a whole lot to offer you, but you love them, okay? And it's that simple. And I feel like you're kind of taking a leap of faith when it comes to taking a risk and doing what you can in the situation. And I like it. I do like it. So whoever you're dealing with, Aries, this is someone that's taking initiative in this situation. There is some defensiveness coming from this person, but there is a strong desire to communicate and get things going. I feel like this person, this is someone that may be desiring to move, or there may be conversation coming from this person about moving in together, or conversation about fears they have surrounding with moving in together, or surrounding a home situation. If you're already in a relationship, this is someone that has a lot of fears surrounding a home situation, a family situation, or potentially living together. I do feel like this is someone that is communicating from a place of like, this is my issue, I want to fix it. Can we fix it together type of thing? Like, are you, like, can you hear me without getting defensive? And it's like, this is, I feel like the two of you, the best way I can explain is because sometimes people open up adult conversations and there's issues being brought to the table, but it just turns into an argument because someone takes it personally, or someone's ego gets hurt, or whatever, or someone gets defensive or whatever. And I feel like you and this person are having a conversation about a deep-rooted fear here that this person has, because they're feeling drained already, because they feel like almost scared to show too much vulnerability, almost scared to invest so much into this, because there's some fear and question about a home, living, or family situation. Just give me one more on that Four of Wands. Seven of Wands in reverse. Yeah, this is someone that feels like they have a disadvantage because of a home situation, living situation. I don't know, maybe they feel like they need to move, or there's issues around that, or this is someone that may if there's communication about living together, or if you guys are trying to resolve some type of issues surrounding living together or something of that nature, this is someone that may feel like they don't really know what they're getting into. They may feel like also the ball is in your court when it comes to making some type of decision. So that's creating some anxiety. Okay, I do see this person very attracted to you, very passionate about you. There's a lot of like paragraphs, or a lot of conversation, a lot of like outpour of communication coming from this person, because it's almost like this person is gaining the strength to express themselves and to express their fears, hesitations, doubts, anxieties, all of this when it comes to making long-term plans because of an existing home, family, or living situation that makes them feel like they have the disadvantage, or makes them feel like they don't got it in the bag, like it's an issue that is still yet to be overcome. So I do see the two of you communicating and fixing something, making a plan to ease that anxiety this person has. There's a lot of empathy and respect, understanding between the two of you. So how will Aries know who this person is? Ace of Cups in reverse. So this could have been something that started really lovey and dovey and exciting and all of this, and it may have came to a halt pretty quick. You may see this as someone that is bitter as well, or they're suppressing their emotions because of the lack of reciprocation on an emotional level from your part. So you may see this as someone that's very closed off. You may low-key feel like they don't even love you, because if they love you, why aren't they doing anything, or something of that nature? That's how you're currently perceiving this person right now. Just give me one more with the Devil. You may see this as someone that self-sabotages out of spite. You may see this as someone that feels bonded to something. You see this as someone that may have rejected some type of offer. You may feel like there's some bitterness here coming from this person, and you feel like right now they're intentionally suppressing their feelings because of something they feel bonded to, or something that has them feeling oppressed and out of control. Okay. And you may feel like they're getting into their ego a little bit, potentially self-sabotaging themselves because they're bitter about the lack of reciprocation. Or you may feel like this person is intentionally not reciprocating because of addiction, something they're bonded to, something of that nature. You may even low-key feel like this person is obsessed with the material world as well. That could be a thing too, okay? Could also be a Capricorn. So you could be dealing with the Sagittarius. We also have Taurus, Aries, Pisces, Leo, and Capricorn. I like it. I like that, actually. All right. Taurus. What do we have for Taurus and their person? What do we have for Taurus and their person? 4 shuffles. Two more. Three shuffles. That's good, Esmeralda. I love that name. I just wanted to say it. I love that name. All right, so Taurus, overall energy for you, Hangman in reverse and the Ace of Swords in reverse. So I feel like there is some type of disconnect between the two of you, a lack of communication, and over time of not communicating with this person, you are losing interest, okay? You may be looking at it like, well, I could communicate, maybe it would work, but I'm not going down that route because you lack perspective. You're not really sure how this person feels, and it's like you're not really willing to take the risk. Hangman in reverse can be like sacrificial energy, where you're willing to sacrifice something, and it can be stemmed from ego or a lack of perspective. But either way, you're in a space where it's like, yeah, a lack of communication is over time causing you to lose interest. There's a main focus for you on staying in your power or getting back into your power and not being stupid. And with that 8 of Swords in reverse, you may also be avoiding being embarrassed, or you're avoiding subjecting yourself to a situation that may be very manipulative or confusing. And you may be looking at it like it shouldn't be this confusing. Okay. Yeah, look at you. You guys are not, you're eyeing this person, Taurus. You keep checking their social media. You keep checking to see if they're moved on, or you keep checking something, but you're not taking accountability by communicating. And I'm saying that because that's what the Justice in reverse is. Okay, I'm not trying to be shady. It's like you're not taking accountability with your truth. You're not communicating with this person. You may have a very superficial view on this person. I'm just going to be honest with you. You may feel like this person is very selfish, or you may feel like they have very selfish intentions with you, or you may feel like this person lets their insecurities run a lot of their decisions, because I feel like there's a lack of desire on your part to communicate, but it's coming from a superficial view. And honestly, with that Page of Swords in reverse, Ten of Pentacles in reverse, you're probably trying to get to know this person by looking at their social media. Which, I mean, isn't really always the best way to get to know someone, okay? But you are making a lot of assumptions on who this person is. You're not being honest. If there is this energy of like, well, if I knew more, or if I could get to know them more, or something like that, like you're not reaching out to get to know this person more, or to get answers to questions or rumors that maybe you've heard. Because some of you guys, maybe that's what it is. Maybe there's rumors about this person. But it's like you're not reaching out to this person, okay? If you have a history with this person, you're not really being fair, okay, with the Justice in reverse. But at the same time, with the Hangman in reverse, you're willing to take the hit kind of thing. Like if you're wrong, there's not enough interest for you to dwell on it. You don't have enough interest to dwell on it, or wait, or try to understand. That's the best way I can explain that. There's not enough interest. You're ignoring the shit out of this person because you don't really feel like there's any solid opportunity. You don't really feel like they're going to take you that seriously, something like that. Now, whoever you're dealing with, Taurus, well, this person does really have a lot of respect for you, Taurus. They do, but for whatever reason, they feel like they need to go against their own heart. This is someone that is acting and responding from a place of what they have to work with. The Knight of Swords can be very destructive with their communication and how they go about something, because they're not really listening to their heart. They're just kind of going off the facts, or they're trying to get, it's almost like someone that's forcing themselves. The Knight of Swords is like the card of like going against the flow, right? And with that Two of Cups, Knight of Swords, this is someone that's kind of going against their own feelings, or going against their respect or love they have for you, because they feel the need to almost turn their back to the situation and make peace with some type of understanding they have. This is someone that's also starting to doubt whether the situation is mutual. This is someone that is not really trusting their own desires when it comes to the situation. Why? Why aren't they trusting their own desires? Seven of Cups in reverse. Well, they feel like you're not an option for one, Taurus. On top of that, they may feel like they received a little bit of a reality check from you. You could have said something harsh, or you could have really bursted this person's bubble in the situation. Like this is someone that feels like you're not an option, or you have already given them some type of reality check when it comes to whether they should explore this path any further. I mean, what did Taurus do, or what's going on with that? Two of Swords in reverse. You may have picked this person apart. Two of Swords in reverse can be someone very pessimistic, someone that's kind of looking for flaws type of thing. It can be someone that's just straight up avoiding making a decision as well. Indecisiveness, all of that. And this person may feel like you've either picked something apart, or you're very pessimistic on them. Or they may feel like you've made a decision for them. For some of you, they feel like you're already in another partnership. For some of you, they feel like you've already made a decision, or made a decision for them by entering another partnership. Because this is someone that, yes, they have passion for you, they're attracted to you, but they feel the need to go against their own feelings and make peace with something that came to the surface. And now they don't trust their own desires because of some type of reality check that they got. And they feel like you've made a decision for them. And they feel like it's very hard to talk to you about anything because they feel like you literally pick what they're saying apart. So now this person feels the need to go in defense mode and not really show too much weakness. Just give me one more on that King of Wands. With the Sun in reverse. Yeah, this is someone that feels the need to kind of keep their feelings to themselves. They're not really being very open about anything. And that's because they don't have optimism in the situation. There's something that may have occurred as well, like whatever decision you made or whatever the reality is. It kind of brought this person down a little bit. Like this is someone that's trying to build themselves back up because of some type of like heaviness. Now, it may not be that deep. Put it on whatever extreme or not extreme spectrum side you want. But it's like this is someone that kind of was let down about how things played out. And now they're trying to kind of get their dignity back. Okay. And you still have your eye on them, Taurus. You're not speaking out though. Honestly, I don't feel like you have enough interest. Okay. Some of you guys are already in a relationship, but it's kind of more so for security. It's kind of like a little bit superficial. I'm not saying that's just that. Maybe it's just a couple days. That's how you're feeling and you're being nosy. You're getting your nose where it doesn't belong type of thing. I don't know. Okay. But you could be dealing with a Leo. We also have Pisces, Libra. Pisces, Libra, or Virgo. Or Leo. Wait, not Libra. Sorry, guys. Leo and Aquarius. Sorry. Getting used to talking. All right, Gemini. What do we have for Gemini and their person? Hi, Rose. Hi, Keisha. What do we have for Gemini and their person? Two more. Gemini and their person. Three shuffles. Overall energy for you, Gemini, 4 of Pentacles and the Hangman. Okay. 6 of Cups in reverse. Okay. Well, there's definitely deep-rooted issues you have with this person, Gemini, that has you feeling the need to be very strategic. I feel like you're trying to figure out the situation. This person is on your mind, okay? The situation is on your mind, but you're also trying to I feel like you're kind of trying to figure out what to do, because the 4 of Pentacles is the card of someone that can be being greedy, or they're not really sharing too much. They're not giving too much into the situation. It's someone that is holding on to deep-rooted issues. With that 4 of Swords as well, with that underlying sword of truth, there's some type of underlying sword of truth that you're aware about with this person or the situation. Give me a little bit more on that underlying sword of truth. Page of Wands. Okay, one more. And the 3 of Wands. Honestly, this just may be you, Gemini. Okay, reevaluating, being inspired to turn your back on the situation because you have a bigger, it's like you may be inspired to. 3 of Wands is all about manifesting, thinking long-term, thinking what's good long-term, putting energy and planting seeds in a way of like long-term vision for yourself. And it's like there may be an energy where you're kind of waiting, or you're inspired to wait, Maybe that's what this underlying sort of truth is. You're just inspired to wait to see where things go or how things play out before you make a decision. You're inspired to wait to see how things go. Because that Three of Wands does not know if those ships are coming in. And I feel like you don't really know if this is going to pan out, but you're waiting, you're being strategic. You may feel like this person is trying to fix something with you. But I'm not going to lie with you, Gemini. I feel like this, because we have the Chariot in reverse, Seven of Swords in reverse. I feel like this scattered energy between you and this person, or the lack of direction, right? Almost has you kind of saying a lot of little lies. Okay. It's almost like when you're just kind of going on dates with someone and you're kind of going with things, you may be putting a lot of little lies out. And even though we have that Seven of Swords in reverse there's something that has you in reality on a mental level. But the Seven of Swords can be like just lying, you know, just there's some type of conscience you have about the situation that makes you feel almost, you know, either guilty, to be honest, or it makes you feel like you're kind of forcing yourself to move something forward or forcing yourself to go with something. And the Chariot in reverse is all about forcing yourself to do something, having a hard time overcoming some type of conflict, feeling scattered, lacking direction, not really sure where things are going. So again, it kind of feels like maybe the two of you just started talking, or if this is someone you've been dealing with for a long time, there's some type of deep-rooted issue you have with this person that is preventing you from moving things forward. Okay, I mean, just clarify that Seven of Swords in reverse, because maybe it's not, okay, Wheel of Fortune. That's kind of what I was saying, like kind of little lies to move things forward. Four of Cups. Some of you guys may be intentionally ignoring this person and you're, I don't know. It's like you may be ignoring this person, or you may feel like this person is, or honestly, you just may be straight up bored of the situation, but you're still going with it for whatever reason. Okay. Because yeah, I feel like you're not really too impressed with the situation, but you're going with it for whatever reason, feeling it's almost like, again, you're inspired to wait to see if things get better. You feel like someone is trying to make plans with you or go on a date or fix the situation if it's a long-term thing. But again, I feel like you have no idea. I feel like you have no idea if this is going to work, Gemini. And I feel like you're kind of keeping all the goods to yourself. You're not being open with this person. You're not being generous in the situation. You're trying to figure out if this is even worth your time. If you just started dating this person, you're already bored of them, but you're still communicating with them. It's almost like you're forcing it. Okay. You're forcing it. So I don't know. What is Gemini's true feelings? I can't tell if you even care. Six of Pentacles in reverse. You feel like this person is taking advantage of you, or you feel like they don't really value you, or you feel like there's something. Honestly, I don't really feel like you authentically value the situation, Gemini. Okay. Or again, you do value it, but you feel like you don't feel value. The Six of Pentacles in reverse can feel like whatever good stuff does happen between the two of you is just this person sucking up or kissing your ass or whatever it may be. And it's like something doesn't feel authentic or balanced or equal when it comes to valuing one another. Okay. Now, so I feel like you're more so tolerating the situation, Gemini, until you get a better understanding on if it's worth your time. Okay. I'm not getting a whole lot of lovey-doveyness. There's the only water card we have is the Four of Cups, which is like boredom, like, you know, focusing on the negatives type of thing, getting like sulking a little bit, like not impressed. Okay. Also insecure in the good stuff that does come in. So if this person is trying to progress the relationship, you're not really wholeheartedly confident in what this person is bringing to the table. Okay. Now, whoever you're dealing with, Gemini, okay, Okay, this person feels the energy that you're putting out, okay? They feel unwelcome. They may feel like you're not motivated to invest into the situation, which is causing this person to feel like you don't want them. Like it's making them feel underqualified. It's making them feel like you don't want anything to do with them. This person may low-key feel like they ruined their reputation with you, which is also making them feel unwelcomed, whatever reason that is. Why is that Eight of Pentacles in reverse? Ace of Cups. And the Page of Cups. It could have just been from being promiscuous, okay? Or maybe Page of Cups in reverse is like promiscuous, like, you know, flirting, you know, or something of that nature. And the Ace of Cups can be love that's derived from an affair or something of that nature. So this person either feels like they ruined the reputation because they were already in a relationship, or there was some type of like promiscuous energy or like immature energy, vindictive energy potentially that maybe made them feel like they ruined their reputation with you. Because this is someone that's feeling unwelcomed in the situation. They feel like you're ignoring them. They feel like you're not responding to their texts. It's like they feel that energy, which is causing this person to lack faith in the situation. They're definitely lacking closure. Ten of Wands in reverse, Five of Pentacles in reverse, King of Swords. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. I'm not going to lie, Gemini, this kind of feels like someone that is slowly detaching from the situation because they feel like you're not interested. This is someone that is moving into a space where they're using their head when it comes to whether you're interested or not. There is a fear of rejection or a fear of abandonment or whatever it may be. They may feel like they may be feeling like they're lacking closure, Gemini, or they may feel like, no, they don't want things to end with you. But in the same sense, they may also feel like they need to be the ones to make some type of decision or bring closure into the situation because they feel like you're leaving them unread. Okay, literally or metaphorically speaking. This person feels like you're giving bare minimum to the situation or you're not giving anything to the situation. And it's not really making them happy. And this person may just end up detaching and walking away because they feel like you're not interested with that Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Or if you are interested, you're giving them heavy mixed signals. You are. Don't blame me. You're like, I don't even know if I want this person. I don't even know, Rose, if I want this person. I'm waiting it out. So I don't know. I don't know. This person feels it though. They feel like they feel that energy. And I don't really see this person forcing it. I don't see them begging for you. I don't see them, you know, degrading themselves to have you. I don't see them doing any of that. Okay. Let's just see right quick what they want from you. If they want anything, what does this person want from Gemini? Clarity, Seven of Cups in reverse. Or if you have options, Gemini, they may want you to choose them. This is someone that wants clarity, or they want you to make some type of choice. You know, again, with the Queen of Swords, this is someone that wants clarity. They want you to be honest with them. They want the truth of what's going on in your reality if you're not with them. Or if you are with them, they feel like you got options and it's like you're humming and hawing about whether you even want them. Okay. So this person wants clarity. Now, so I don't really see it going anywhere, Gemini. I feel like you are just giving this person bare minimum, not giving them much, and they feel that, and there's a slow disconnect happening here between the two of you. Okay, you could be dealing with a Cancer. We also have Aries. Cancer or Aries, sorry. I'm still getting used to talking without my fucking tooth. Excuse my language. Excuse my language. All right, Cancer. Was good learning to see me, Catherine. What do we have for Cancer and their person? Wheel of Fortune and upright. Wanted to call Cancer. So some of you guys just need to let go and let God type of thing. Positive things can happen if you just trust the process, okay? Positive things may be happening, but you may need to just kind of let go and let God. What do we have for Cancer and their person? 3 shuffles. Overall energy for you, Cancer. We do have the Knight of Wands and the 5 of Cups right under that. Knight of Pentacles. I like that. All right. So Cancer, I do feel like there's some type of situation here that may have caused a lot of sadness, disappointment, regret, just sad feelings, okay? Just the nasty feelings of like, you know, humming and hawing, like, oh, I guess he doesn't love me, or I guess whatever, okay? It's just feeling disappointed in someone or feeling disappointed in a situation or the way something played out. The good thing is, though, Cancer, I feel like you're coming in hot. Coming in hot. It's like you're in a space where you're not really holding yourself down with whatever this is that caused a lot of sadness. For some of you, you may have found out that someone was not even single, or there could have been just someone using their social media to trigger you, or there could have been someone that was just straight up being selfish or mean in the situation, something of that nature. But I do feel like you're turning your back on the situation. You're kind of in a space where, you know, you're not really in committal mode. I'm not going to lie with you, Cancer. Okay, at least in this reading, like the Knight of Wands here for a good time, not a long time. I feel like you're in a space of recognizing what roads you're willing to go down from this point and what you're not willing to go down. It may have felt like a long time coming to get to this place of like getting back on that horse. Let's just put it that way. But I feel like you're starting to think less negatively about some type of conclusion that has occurred in your love life. You're definitely getting your confidence back if it was distorted at all with that 5 of Cups. Just give me one more on that Knight of Wands. 5 of Swords in reverse. A lot of you guys are running from the situation or running from this past situation that may have caused a lot of disappointment, at least energetically, not literally running, because you may feel like entertaining it is just going to cause conflict or drama, and you're definitely in self-preservation mode, okay? And I feel like, again, you may feel like the person you're dealing with would be petty or are being petty, or you feel like something would just escalate if you were to entertain something. And the Knight of Wands is like the runner, okay? And a runner and chaser dynamic. I'm not saying there is a chaser or a runner, but it's almost like I'm trying to just put it in perspective. Like, I feel like you are keeping your distance from the situation because you feel the need to be cautious when it comes to rocking the boat, or, you know, trying to go down paths that are just, you know, not secure. Let's just put it that way. Okay, you're being cautious when it comes to rocking the boat. Let's just put it that way. And I feel like you're thinking less negatively about some type of conclusion. You're getting your strength back. I feel like you're kind of brushing yourself off. You may feel, I feel like you're going to feel really good by the end of this week. When it comes to, I mean, I'm trying to get more out of this, but I feel like this is just you kind of in self-preservation mode, getting your strength back, recognizing what you're willing to invest in and what you're not, recognizing your own worth. The Knight of Pentacles is also like sixth house energy, where you're very focused on routine. You're very focused on your own health. You're very focused on your day-to-day life and like what's really important for you in this time, what's going to benefit your overall mental health and well-being, physical health too with that Knight of Pentacles. So I feel like you're more so focused on bettering yourself overall, because you feel like this situation is just too chaotic. Really. I'm not saying you're not interested in love, but when it comes to whoever this is, you feel like it's too chaotic. Okay, give me one more on that Knight of Pentacles. Judgment in reverse. The situation may have kind of caused you to recognize things about yourself that maybe you could be doing better. I'm not saying, because the Judgment in reverse can be someone that's very, you may be kind of being hard on yourself. It can be like the self-critic type of energy. Someone that may have developed a lot of fear because of judgment or accusations or something of that nature. And there may be some type of trigger here that occurred that caused you to kind of take a step back and reevaluate, you know, things that you would like to better in your life. Okay, that's the best way I can explain that. Okay. I also feel like you may feel the need to be cautious because you feel like whatever judgment was made in this situation was like the final judgment call. It's like you feel like that was it. It was done. Okay. But yeah, I feel like a lot of you guys are just taking this week to kind of reset goals, reevaluate your day-to-day life, what's important to you, where you want to be putting your energy, etc. All sixth house energy. Okay. But yeah, I don't see you showing this person any vulnerability. You're definitely holding back. And I feel like there could have been some insecurities developed from the situation, but you're using it in your favor. And just because we're triggered, okay, just because someone makes us feel some type of way, doesn't mean that's an accurate representation, but we still can use it in our favor, okay? Things can trigger us in a good way or a bad way. Both are useful, okay? The bad is kind of revealing our insecurities and whether we're confident in a certain aspect or not. And the good is like, you know, let's make magic happen. Okay. But it's like bad triggers and people that like say shit or say rude shit or whatever, they're still just as important on our spiritual journey. And I feel like you're kind of taking a look at things that, I don't know, you're self-evaluating. Okay. But not in a destructive way. So whoever you're dealing with, Cancer, well, whoever you're dealing with, I'm just going to put this out there. They are very defensive, having a very hard time showing you their true feelings. Honestly, Cancer, this is someone that does see you as a solid opportunity, as or someone that they could have something solid with. But the problem is the Nine of Wands is someone that's very defensive because they feel pushed in a corner a little bit. Okay. This is someone that feels pushed in a corner to kind of wear a false mask when it comes to their feelings. What's that Nine of Wands? Eight of Swords. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. For some of you, this person feels pushed in a corner because they're not even single. And it's really that simple. For others of you, this is someone that has feelings of embarrassment and shame because of something that's causing a lot of insecurity. Okay, whether it's financial insecurity, whether it's a lack of self-worth, there's something here that's causing a lot of insecurity in this person that's causing them to feel pushed in a corner when it comes to just putting on a false mask on an emotional level. Even though they see you as an opportunity, they're kind of keeping their distance out of panic, out of anxiety, out of awkwardness if it's something new. So if this is like a new thing, this is someone that's just straight up super shy. They have some insecurities in their life, and they're kind of attaching, or they're restricting themselves. It's self-imposed prison with the Eight of Swords. This is someone that is in their own self-imposed prison when it comes to what is possible for them or what is possible for the two of you, okay? And I don't really see this person. Sorry, I hear I hear one of my cats just trying to get in here. I'm in the garage and she's just trying. So they're meowing. Anyways, honestly, Cancer, I feel like you're dealing with someone that can't make up their mind. This is someone that does fantasize about you, or they see the potential, but this is someone that's constantly back and forth, not making a decision. There's some type of juggling that's going on. And even though they see this, they see you in their reality, they can understand where it makes sense. They feel like, okay, they get it. Okay, this is someone that sees you as someone that would be good for them. There's too much anxiety, a lack of self-worth, insecurity. Maybe they're not single. There's certain things that are embarrassing them, potentially, that makes them kind of front on an emotional level. And I do see them kind of blocking you or keeping their distance or whatever, out of like, well, I don't know. You know what I mean? Maybe you're waiting on them to respond to your message and they're like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, this is someone that's like, I don't know. I don't know what I want. I don't know how to get what I want. Like, this is someone that doesn't know. Like, what do they not know? Like, what's going on? Page of Cups. Well, and the Seven of Wands in reverse. Honestly, they just may not really be sure what they're getting themselves into with that Seven of Wands in reverse. For some of you, especially if it's a new thing, they may just feel like you're just flirting with them, or you're just a flirt and they're having a hard time knowing what they're getting into, or they're not really, it's like they may be feeling like they don't know what they're getting into. For some of you, depending on how long it's been, this is someone that's like, I don't know, like, should I apologize? Or I don't know. Because with that Seven of Wands in reverse, they may be in a space of like feeling the need to apologize, but they don't know what they're getting into at the same time. Okay, and for those of you where you are the one that has been trying to communicate or flirt with them or something with the Page of Cups, this is someone that may feel like you're just a flirt with everybody kind of thing. It's like they don't know what they're getting into. So they're in the space of like, in the best case scenario, they're looking at you like, yeah, you're the one, but in the same sense, they're humming and hawing. When really, I feel like they're trying to look for a scapegoat energy to kind of throw their own insecurities on, because they're kind of keeping themselves stuck in their own insecurities or being dependent on certain things, or they're just straight up not single, but not willing to look at the fact that they're not happy. And it's just, you're just getting defensiveness from them. So with the Eight of Wands in reverse, Ace of Pentacles, the best way I can explain this, by the time this person communicates, you're going to be over them, because you're already getting over them. By the time they communicate, you're going to be over them. So maybe. I mean, I'm not going to read that far, but it's like, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of what it feels like. So I don't know. What is Cancer's true feelings for this person? Knight of Cups. Well, you do have feelings for them. One more. And the King of Wands in reverse. You don't have confidence in the situation. Or you don't have enough confidence to push for the situation, if that makes any sense. You do have feelings for them though, but you don't have enough confidence to, there's something here that may have kind of bursted your bubble a little bit. Okay. And it's like you may feel in order to pursue it, you would have to like push for it. And it's like, no, it's not happening. So you could be dealing with, we have Pisces, Cancer, or Leo. Okay. What's good, LL? Evelyn. All right, Leo. What do we have for Leo and their person? Page of Cups. Some of you guys got a secret admirer. I don't know. Let's see. What do we have for Leo and their person? One more. Thank you, Alyssa Ramirez. I really appreciate that, girl. 3 shuffles. What do we have for Leo and their person? Overall energy. Oh, I like this. I like this a lot. Overall energy for you, Leo. We do have the 6 of Cups in reverse. Page of Cups right under that. Queen of Swords in reverse. Well, I'll tell you this right now. Someone is definitely trying to heal a situation with you. They're definitely communicating with you from a place of thinking irrationally. Okay, maybe being hard on themselves when it comes to how they communicate. I do feel like this is someone new for you, okay? Or this is kind of putting you out of your comfort zone. I don't really feel like you're with this person because we have the 2 of Cups in reverse, Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and the 2 of Wands upright. So this is like a new path, potentially an unexpected one, okay? So this is someone that's kind of popping up unexpectedly. I do feel like you are aware about this person though, because this seems to be someone that is trying to heal issues with you that may have happened in the past. And I'm not saying you ever dated this person, but there has been some type of conflict where there's been some time and the 2 of you have grown up now, or you've changed and let bygones be bygones type of thing. It's like this is someone that's trying to like put water under the bridge, okay? They have changed and they perceive something differently, and they may feel like, okay, there was some issues between the 2 of you and they may be apologizing for that, getting that right out the way. And whatever's going on here, it's quite unexpected. And I feel like you're developing a lot of respect for this person. I feel like you're showing compassion to this person as well. Just give me one more on that strength. 3 of Swords in reverse. I feel like 8 of Swords in reverse. I feel like there's some sense of relief you have with this conversation, and I feel like you are willing to conclude things and kind of heal the situation between the 2 of you. Also, 3 of Swords in reverse, it's like I feel like you're willing to let go of some type of betrayal is what this feels like, because of someone's, again, it's like someone's trying to apologize here, or if there, or it could just be if there was no like drama between the 2 of you, this is someone that is kind of expressing their admiration for you, but it's kind of a shock a little bit, like it's kind of coming out of nowhere. It's a little bit unexpected. For whatever reason, it's unexpected to hear from this person. I feel, I'm not gonna lie with you though, Leo, it's not like all lovey-dovey, because I feel like initially you're gonna feel like this person may be trying to pull the wool over your eyes. You're trying to manipulate you, or trying to be a little bit of a trickster, which is causing you to not really show too much vulnerability this week. Because I feel like because of the way this person is communicating with you, maybe they're shy, or maybe they're overthinking how they're communicating. It's causing you to also think irrationally on whether this person is like being legit with you, or whether they're just humoring you, or, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like you may kind of come to the conclusion that like, okay, you're willing to let bygones be bygones, but you're not being manipulated at the same time. Not that you're not happy to hear from this person, but it's like, I feel like you just don't trust their motives, and you're kind of letting things happen slow and naturally. Okay. Because I don't really feel like you're being honest with this person. I mean, how does Leo feel about this person? The Emperor. And we also have the 2 of Wands. So this is someone that intrigues you. They take you out of your comfort zone. You see it as like, okay, the grass does look greener over there, or this looks interesting, or this person is like, this person's intriguing to me. You do see this as someone that is like a businessman, businesswoman. You see this as someone that has a lot of control over their emotions. You see them potentially as a little bit more of a serious individual. Could be an Aries, straight up. Okay, give me one more with how Leo will perceive this person. You see them as confusing as shit. Okay, Knight of Pentacles in reverse and the Emperor. It's like, okay, you got your shit together, boo. Everything's all fine and dandy. You seem to be able to control yourself and handle yourself quite well. So then why is this confusing? You see this as someone that's giving you a lot of mixed signals, or they're really like confusing, like at work. Like, for example, for some of you, this is a boss or something of that nature, right? You see them as someone that's like, okay, point blank, period. But with me, why are you so weird? Like, you may see this as someone that's just weird with you. In a note kind of thing, giving you mixed signals. So you may also just feel like they're not interested in you like that, but they're just taking accountability for something. So because you may feel like they're not interested in you like that, you may be choosing to kind of hold back because it's just your character, whatever it may be. So now whoever you're dealing with, Leo. So yeah, I do feel like this is someone that's been thinking about the situation for quite some time. They may have even like let it get to them a little bit. Nine of Swords in reverse can be someone that like internalized something way too deep. Okay, or they took something personally, or they let something get to them, or maybe they even treated you a certain way and they regret it, and it's like it just ate at them. Like something here ate at this person, which did develop a lot of fear to communicate. And the Ten of Swords in reverse and the Nine of Swords in reverse, this is someone that is choosing to rise above playing victim, or this is someone that is choosing to kind of let bygones be bygones. Let's just put it that way. Because something is really eating at them. What happened here in the past? Fool in reverse. There could have just been some type of recklessness. Empress in reverse. Well, in the past, Leo, this person either neglected you or didn't support you, or was potentially even overbearing, okay, on the whole other side of that. Like, this is someone that may have made some type of reckless decision to not support you, or neglect you, or for those of you where this is someone you have children with, I just got to put this out there. This person may feel like they just kind of failed you as a partner and a parent. Okay, but if it's not that deep, this is someone that just feels like they didn't show up for you when they could have. They didn't support you. Or they made some type of reckless or foolish act in the situation that caused you to feel like, damn, that sucks. Or like, you're a shitty person, something like that. Because this is someone that may feel like you have been vocal. Page of Wands in reverse can feel like you're on the receiving end of like a little bit of a loudmouth, someone that's being very open and vocal about shit, to the point of it being a little bit like relentless. And this person may feel like you've either been vocal about some type of issue, which makes them feel like inclined to apologize or express their admiration, depending on the spectrum. Yeah, this is someone that is making a head over heart decision. Like, this is someone that's basically trying to get your attention, is what this feels like. Okay, and if it's not that deep where they screwed you over in the past, they're recognizing, okay, that there's something here you're being very vocal about. And now this is someone that's coming in feeling like they have some type of security they can offer in the situation, or they feel like they can help you. And this is someone that is also simultaneously making head over heart decisions by not being too vulnerable, because they may feel like the two of you are not on the same page. They're getting a pushback energy from you, Leo. So I feel like there's definitely apologies coming in, someone that's trying to heal something. There's something that's been eating at this person, whether they did something personally. I mean, is this new or old? High Priestess in reverse, okay, and the Devil in reverse. I honestly feel like this is, I do feel like this is old, Leo, because I feel like this is someone that is trying to unveil the fact that they've changed, or they're trying to avoid being destructive when it comes to this connection, even if it's just a friendship. This is someone that is trying to avoid sabotaging the situation, trying to avoid being destructive on the situation any further. They do get this awkward energy, like elephant in the room type of energy. There is some sexual tension there too. So yeah, they admire the shit out of you, but they'd also like eat you like a snack, okay? Okay, so it's like I feel like this person is just trying to change the situation, reassert control in the situation by unveiling their desires with you as a friend, as a potential lover, as even a business partner with the Three of Pentacles. Okay, so I like it, but honestly, you don't trust this person's intentions, and you're gonna give this person a run for their money. Okay, but I do feel like this is someone that is recognizing the toxicity that has occurred between the two of you already, and they're trying to shift that. So you could be dealing with an Aries. We have strong Aries, Taurus, Leo, Capricorn, and Pisces. All right, Virgo. What do we have for Virgo and their person? Four shuffles. What do we have for Virgo? And their person. Two more. Three shuffles. Overall energy for you, Virgo, Moon in reverse with the Six of Wands in reverse. Ugh. Six of Swords. Something is definitely and what's that Moon in reverse? Just hold on. Ten of Pentacles. Knight of Cups in reverse. All right, sorry. That Six of Wands in reverse is tripping me up. So just give me a second. All right, so Virgo, I do feel like there is some type of failed attempt here to get something going. Okay, there's something here that could have a little bit humiliated you, or kind of weighed on your ego a little bit, or kind of hurt your pride a little bit when it comes to this situation. I mean, just give me one more as to what that was. The Empress. Okay, well, that makes no sense. One more. What hurt Virgo's pride? And the Hermit. All right, Virgo. Because what's ironic is this is like a good, it's not a bad spread, okay? But I do feel like there's something here that's bothering you. You may feel like this person is like in and out emotionally. You may feel low key like this person is manipulating you or love bombing you, okay? And I feel like it's causing you to kind of front a little bit on an emotional level or when it comes to your desires. And I feel like I don't know why that 6 of Wands in reverse. Honestly, I feel because sometimes the 6 of Wands in reverse can just represent like a failed attempt. And I feel like there was some type of attempt you made, Virgo, to kind of move on from the situation. And you're not doing too well, okay? If this is your reading. You're trying to move on from something. You're not doing too well. You're still fronting on an emotional level. A lot of you guys may have tried to kind of nurture the ground you stand on currently and maybe just go your own way and withdraw and pull the curtain a little bit. I feel like there has been some type of attempt to, you know, nurture something you got going on currently, or again, just nurture the ground you stand on and kind of keep to yourself. And again, I feel like there was some type of attempt made to move on from someone, but I feel like there is a desire to connect again. That's the best way I can explain it. There was a failed attempt to move on from someone, and maybe that's what's humiliating you or made you feel or is making you feel some type of way because this person isn't communicating with you. It's kind of making you feel a little bit foolish for connecting with this person or for attempting to go out for a drink or whatever it may be. What's this Hangman? The 8 of Pentacles. And the Knight of Pentacles. Do you know what this feels like? It kind of feels like someone that you never really cared about, Virgo, or it feels like someone that you never really took seriously, where you feel like, okay, you went on a few dates, but you were just kind of friends, and now you're having a little bit more interest, and you may have tried to kind of go your own way and kind of sit on your throne and kind of wait for this person to kind of throw you flowers. And I feel like you're recognizing that you're not receiving shit, okay? Because I feel like there's no communication happening as of now. Or if you have tried to communicate, you're not really getting a response. I do feel like you're waiting on this person with that Hangman. There is a desire to at least be friends. There's a new perspective you have on this person, which likely has to do with their work ethic or something they do. Like there's something to do with this person's consistency, work ethic. You know, you see them as someone that's very qualified. You see them as someone that is actually, you know, has a more serious nature about them. Maybe in the past, you never really took them seriously. You see them as someone that you may also feel like this person is has developed some type of reservation towards you for whatever reason that makes you feel insecure in the situation. Okay. You may feel like they're a little bit suspect of you for whatever reason, or they have like concerns about the situation, which makes you feel like, damn, like I thought I had this in the bag. Okay, Virgo, Virgo. Either way, it kind of feels like you thought you had something in the bag. You're kind of feeling like, okay, maybe we should go out, or I should ask this person out for a drink. Something of that nature. You're seeing this person from a different perspective. It's causing you to desire to put work into it. I feel like there is some type of attempt, Virgo, to communicate, but you're not really receiving a response. Or what's going on with that Page of Wands in reverse? 3 of Swords. Oh, this person is breaking you up, Virgo. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. I don't know. I feel like you're torn. You're heartbroken. You're not sure if this person is manipulating you or not. You're not sure. I don't know. You don't really feel supported or recognized or, you know, special from this person. It kind of feels like someone that made you feel special, and that's it. And it's like you want this person back, or you want this person in your life, or you're trying to get something going, Virgo. And I do feel like there's an attempt here to go out, and you're kind of waiting on a response. Okay. Why is there so much waiting? Like, why is this person being a dink? 4 of Cups in reverse. Well, for some of you, you waited too long, Virgo. 4 of Cups in reverse can be like the one that got away, or it can be someone that, you know, is doing other things or seizing other opportunities. They took off to Jamaica, Virgo. They took off to Jamaica. Didn't you know? Or like there's other stuff going on. Or again, maybe there was an opportunity, but you missed it. Okay. Some of you guys just waited too long. Okay. But maybe you just need to wait a little bit longer. Maybe it's going to be a week before they get back to from Jamaica. There's no internet there. That's why they're ignoring your messages. Sorry, guys, I'm being ridiculous. Okay, so whoever's over here, Virgo, now listen. This person loves the shit out of you. They admire you so much. They care for you so deeply, but they're also trying to be very grounded and wise when it comes to their emotions for you. Okay, why? I don't know. Why? 7 of Swords. Okay. 6 of Cups in reverse. Well, honestly, this is someone that's being strategic because they feel like you're not sharing your feelings with them, or you're not, depending on the history between the two of you, they may feel like you owe them an apology and they feel like you're not getting it. And it's kind of irritating them a little bit. So they're just choosing to be like less is more with Virgo. Okay. So they either feel like you owe them an apology, or they're trying to be smart and strategic when it comes to the lack of reciprocation on an emotional level. And honestly, Virgo, if this person loves the shit out of you and they feel like you just look at them like someone to hang out with when you're bored, that's them being wise by saying, I'm going to turn that offer down, kind of thing. Like, this is someone that doesn't want to mess around, you know, just for shits and giggles. Like, this is someone that loves the shit out of you. They want something serious with you. And if they feel like you're just playing around, not really sharing any feelings, not really apologizing if there was something to apologize for, they're just trying to control their emotions because they're trying to control their temper, okay, for some of you, or they just don't have confidence in the situation, okay, because they feel like it's a one-sided emotional connection, okay. And yeah, like this is someone that doesn't, I hope you guys get what I'm saying. Like, if you love someone like a shit ton, it's really hard to just hang out with them like it's nothing and just watch them date other people. Like, this person doesn't want to be your right-hand man. They want to be your man, okay? Or woman, depending on your situation, okay? They don't want to hear about your partner. They don't want to hear about everyone you love. They want to be the one that you love. 7 of Wands. See, this is someone that's kind of protecting their, you know, I don't know how to say. It's like, this is someone that's just kind of protecting their territory. They're protecting their peace, that type of thing. I do feel like this person, if you were to offer them, Virgo, something long-term and stable, I feel like they would jump on it. For some of you, there's too much jealousy. Maybe they feel like you're already involved. So that's why they're trying to be wise when it comes to their emotions. But I'm going to tell you right now, this is either like a childhood best friend, Virgo, or someone that has developed so much fucking love for you that they need to control themselves when it comes to you saying how your baby daddy's treating you or whatever it is. You know what I mean? Like, this is someone that has to control themselves and withdraw, because if they get too involved, they're going to get their ass in jail. You know what I mean? It's that type of thing, because they love the shit out of you. And I feel like right now they're being strategic because they feel like that emotional connection is one-sided. So you may find this person to be very withdrawn, or giving you very short responses because they love you and they feel like you are not interested in them on an emotional level. I don't really know if you are. I feel like something hurt your pride, and that's kind of what got your attention. Is Virgo interested in this person? 10 of Cups in reverse. You feel like this person couldn't give you what you want. You feel like the situation is too dysfunctional. You have a lot of confidence issues when it comes to the situation. You may be low-key feeling a little bit inadequate too, Virgo. or you feel like the situation's inadequate because of family or because of whatever, or you just feel like this person couldn't give you what you want. You may be low-key feeling angry with this person as well, because you may sense them pulling back or withdrawing from the situation. Like there may be somewhat of anger or having a hard time biting your tongue. Because you feel like this person isn't offering you what you want, or you feel like something like that. You either feel inadequate or you feel like this person can't give you what you want. Some of you may be feeling quite angry if there was some type of solid connection between the two of you and now they're not really, maybe they're ghosting you or something like that. I feel like this person is just being wise when it comes to the situation. For some of you, Virgo, this is someone that left you, okay? 10 of Cups in reverse, Strength in reverse. That's your feelings. So they may have left you and you're angry, but you may be not really taking accountability for why they left you. Maybe you wasn't taking them seriously. Maybe you tried to critique everything they do and all of this shit. Be all Virgo-y. I love Virgos. I love Virgos. I got Virgo in my 6th house, so I totally relate. I get it when it's like you understand what could be perfect. For me, it's like food and health and shit, routine and shit like that. But like, you may be critiquing this person, or you may have pushed this person away. I don't know. I'm just giving you scenarios. Either way, Virgo, I feel like this person will open up to you. But I don't see them taking initiative when it comes to anything long-term and serious, because this person feels the need to kind of defend themselves at this point, okay? Or defend their dignity type of thing. But they do love the shit out of you, but they feel like that is not mutual. So you could be dealing with a Leo. We have Aries, Pisces, Cancer, Virgo, Taurus. Could be any sign as far as elements go. I hope that made sense, okay? All right, quick break, guys. Okay. Quick break. Break a wheel. I don't find Virgos like rude necessarily, but I totally get where they're coming from. You know what I mean? But I don't know, man. Yeah, I personally get Virgos. Like all the most impactful people in my life, not all, I shouldn't say, not even close to all, but a lot of impactful people were Virgos. And like, I totally get it. I get the method to their madness. I find it securing. Like the lady I lived with, I told you guys about her before. When I was a teenager, I lived with this girl for like a year. And she was the most incredible woman. She was a Virgo. And nobody understood why I wanted to live with her, because it was my choice. But it's because she gave me this secure feeling. Like she actually seen my potential. She made sure I did my homework. All of this shit. Like my parents never did that shit. They never cared if I did my homework. They just cared if I failed or not, basically, right? So she was just like on it, you know what I'm saying? And I found it very helpful. I find Virgos can be very helpful if you're open to their help. But if you're not open to their help, you're going to look at them as a condescending twat. And I'm not saying all Virgos are going to be helpful to you, even if they think they're going to be, but I find they usually have good motives, even if they're not the motives you want, type of thing. You know what I mean? One of my best friends in school was a Virgo too, and she always kept me in check. She always kept me in check. But she was very strict. The lady I lived with, she was super strict. But again, I liked it, like, because it was strict in the way of like, she was strict, but it didn't feel like punishment because like she had a motive to it, like, because she also was, you know, inspirational, and she also like see my potential. So like she was strict, but also encouraging. Like, you know how some people can just be strict just because it's their way and that's it. She wasn't like that. She was strict, but there was a balance there of love and strictness, if that made sense. Like, you can't get respect from kids by just being strict. You be strict, but like you gotta also kind of emphasize on the good things about them. You can't just be like, you suck, change. That doesn't work. That doesn't work at all. It's just gonna get kids to rebel, kind of thing. So I get Virgos, I suppose. I'll always love my Virgo, even after all chaos. All right, Libra. What do we have for Libra and their person? Four more. What do we have for Libra and their person? Three shuffles. Overall energy for you, Libra, we have the King of Cups and the Five of Cups. Man, we're getting a lot of like leaps of faith tonight. I like it. Okay. All right, so Libra, right now you may feel like your person is not happy with you. Okay, you may be asking for forgiveness for disappointing someone, or there's something here that has occurred that you regret. You wish you didn't act like that, or you wish you didn't do that, or you wish you didn't say that. Maybe you feel like you were a little bit petty, or maybe you feel like you were acting like a spoiled brat a little bit, okay? But I do see you opening up to someone, or at least asking for forgiveness, because you may feel like someone is not really sure about you, okay? You may feel like someone is pulling away from you at this point. You do see this as someone that you want something long-term with, something solid with. You feel like the two of you can have something solid. But right now you may feel almost rejected or ignored by this person. You may feel like there's some things this person isn't talking about as well. Like, you may feel like this person is giving you the silent treatment. Even if you're living with this person, you feel like they're kind of, you know, sulking a little bit energetically, emotionally. You feel like they're very closed off. And you feel like you know why. You feel like you've kind of fucked up a little bit. So, you know, I can't say it another way. You feel like you fucked up a little bit. And I feel like you're trying to be wise when it comes to that. And I feel like you're trying to kind of go all in into a situation to offer this person something more securing. Okay, maybe you feel, Libra, like you've been a little bit confusing in the past, or you've been not really giving it your best, or not being empathetic, or not giving enough love or compassion even. And I feel like you're trying to heal something with someone because you do feel like there's potential here. Okay. You may feel like you've given this person as well, like a non-committal type of energy, and you regret it. Like, even if you're with this person currently, you kind of hate the way you're acting, type of thing. Like, why are you like this? Like it doesn't have to be that deep, but it's like, I feel like you're trying to give it your all because you do authentically love this person. But I feel like you're a little bit confused as to what really the right thing is to do at the end of the day. It's like, yes, you recognize you love this person, but there's also a lot of confusion when it comes to what the right choice is. Why does Libra have so much confusion? Judgment in reverse. Because you're not taking accountability for your part in how something played out. So you may be easily kind of directing blame onto someone else. You could also have a lot of fear of making the wrong choice. You may be being hard on yourself as well when it comes to making a wrong choice. You may also be a little bit emotionally confused because you feel judged by this person, or you feel like this person made a bad judgment call somewhere along the way. So now you're kind of honed in on that, and it's causing a lot of emotional confusion on should you keep your options open, or, you know. So Libra, I feel like you're trying to have a fresh start with someone. Let's just put it that way. I feel like you're trying to have a fresh start with someone. I don't really feel like they're giving it to you that easily, if I'm going to be honest with you. Give me a little bit more on that Four of Cups. The Hangman and the King of Swords in reverse. Well, the reason they're not giving it to you that easily, Libra, is because they feel like you're full of shit. Okay, they feel like you're just saying whatever you need to say to get something going or to make peace in the situation. And it kind of has them thinking irrationally on some type of new perspective you're bringing into the situation. Because, yeah, this person feels like this person has low tolerance for the situation because they feel like you're not being honest with them. Okay. Or there could have been some harsh words said in the past while that this person is still hurt about. So you're trying to have a fresh start. Whoever you're dealing with, Libra, whatever occurred, Libra, between the two of you kind of gave this person a bad taste in their mouth. Because this person feels like whatever you're saying is fake, for one. This is someone that is evaluating whether they want to invest into this for the long haul because of some type of impulsive communication that caused this person to feel inadequate, or there was some type of impulsive decision that made this person feel inadequate, and essentially cranky. Like, I feel like you're dealing with someone, Libra, that when they get emotional, instead of crying, they get like really cranky or arrogant, or argumentative. Okay, so like, I feel like this person does want you, but they don't trust their own desires to be with you because of something that caused them to see the situation differently. I mean, just give me one more. What did Libra do, or what occurred here? Two of Cups in reverse. You just may have done something that was just very disrespectful. You could have disconnected or broke up with this person already. I'm not saying that is specifically disrespectful, but there's something here that this person perceived to be disrespectful that made them feel like they need to stay on higher ground and take the high road, or that caused them to be very defensive. Give me one more. What did Libra do? This person may feel like you don't see eye to eye with them when it comes to however they feel the need to protect their territory, or there's some type of rooted conviction this person has in regards to something that's still open in their life, something that is still needing to be dealt with in their life. And they may feel like you don't have respect for something that they're fighting for, or something that's important to them, is the best way I can explain that. This person feels like you don't have respect for something that's important to them. They may also feel like in a period where they were trying to fight for something, or when they were trying to, you know, just take the high road and kind of keep their defenses up, they may feel like you justified treating them a certain way because of an action that they felt was necessary. Okay, so it's almost like this person felt like they had to do something or had to be a certain way, and they feel like you kind of, there was a snapshot judgment of some sort that caused you to disconnect or disrespect them, that made them feel like you don't even love them anyway because of something that small, or if something that, if that kind of caused you to do something, it's almost like they feel like you didn't love them anyway or respect them. So I don't know, I feel like this person is kind of going to make you wait. I don't see them giving into the situation that easily. They think about the situation in a very negative way. I mean, what's this person eventually going to come around and do? Queen of Pentacles. Okay, one more. And the Chariot. I do see this person eventually overcoming some type of conflict with you. Okay, to move things forward. It's just going to take some time. I just don't feel like this person trusts your motives. I also feel like this person is stressed out about other things that are going on in their life surrounding finances or surrounding their work. And they may feel like a little bit of a workaholic right now. And even though they themselves are kind of frustrated with that, they feel it's necessary for them. So I feel like it's almost like when things settle out in other aspects of their life, when it comes to their work, their studies, or something that they're investing into, or money that they're waiting on, things will balance out more, or at least there'll be less stress in their life. But I feel like right now this person isn't really reciprocating too much on it. They will eventually overcome conflict with you. But I feel like they're looking for stability. They're looking for consistency. And even if you're living with them, they're kind of waiting to see, you could be dealing with a Gemini, actually. I feel like Gemini was in that energy. But it's like you could, like, this person is waiting to see if you mean what you say. And like, I'm not saying they're going to play mind games with you to test you, but they're definitely going to look for, you know, your actions to line up with what you're saying, basically. So you could be dealing with an Aries. We have Cancer, Leo, and Pisces, and Virgo. All right, Scorpio. What do we have for Scorpio and their person? One more. What do we have for Scorpio? and their person. 3 shuffles. Overall energy for you, Scorpio, 6 of Cups in reverse and the 3 of Swords, Ace of Cups in reverse. I feel like a lot of you guys are not sharing your feelings because you're torn in regards to whether it's mutual, okay? Yeah, you don't really feel like there is an opportunity. You feel like you and this person are not on the same page. So yeah, not Virgo. You could be dealing with a Virgo. Scorpio, you're not sharing your feelings with, yours is maybe a new person, but it's like yours is very point blank period. I feel like you want an opportunity with this person, but as of now, you're not sharing feelings. You're kind of, I feel like you do miss this person, or there's a longing for this person. You may be feeling torn, even low-key betrayed. I don't get so much betrayal. Just give me one more on that 3 of Swords. The Empress. Yeah, I don't get betrayal. I just feel like you're longing for this person's support, or it's like you're torn in regards to whether this person supports you, or whether they care, or whether they think you're pretty, whether they give a shit, really. And so far, you don't really feel like they do, or you feel like it's very one-sided. Trying to think. You could be dealing with a Virgo, because Virgo's person felt this way. Okay, it doesn't have to be. But you feel like you and this person are not on the same page because you feel like they're not really getting on the same page. Point blank period. The lack of effort, action, attention you're getting from this person makes you feel like it's just not a green light type of thing. Okay, you do see potential with this person. Okay. Just give me one more on that Ace of Pentacles. 2 of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like you may be trying to help this person overcome some type of struggle that they're going through. Maybe this person feels like they don't have a contingency plan, or you feel like this person's got a lot going on. You may be trying to, either wait things out, okay, to move things forward because you feel like this person has a lot going on, or you're trying to help this person overcome something that makes them feel like they can't make some type of shift or change. If they're looking for a shift in a job, you may be kind of sending them links, that type of thing. It's like you're kind of waiting on this person. Okay, you're waiting on this person to overcome some type of adversity, or you're just waiting on this person to reconsider, or because for some of you with the Ace of Cups in reverse, this person may have already rejected some type of offer you made them. Okay. And for others of you, you just are torn in regards to whether it's, mutual. But I feel like you're just waiting things out. Potentially trying to help this person overcome some type of, disaster. 2 Pentacles in reverse can be like a financial disaster, or just a disaster in their reality where they feel like they got too many balls up in the air. And you may be trying to help them out, But right now you feel like this person is just not on board with this connection. So it kind of feels like you're crushing on them a little bit, or you have a lot of love for them, but you're kind of heartbroken because you feel like it's not mutual. Okay. Definitely could be a Virgo you're dealing with. So whoever you're dealing with, Scorpio, this is someone that does value you so much. They do. And they also feel a very strong connection with you. This is someone that does have interest, but they feel the need to be cautious for whatever reason. And Scorpio, I'm not going to lie. I don't know what you think you're doing in this situation, but this person just feels like you're giving the bare minimum. And that kind of makes them doubt whether you're authentically interested. This person may feel like you kind of pulled back, or you're kind of just giving them bare minimum type of effort. And they're just kind of giving that right back at you. Like if you're just saying, hey, what's up? They're saying, hey, not much, bud. You know what I mean? It's like this is someone that's kind of feeding off whatever you're doing. And right now they feel doubtful in regards to whether you're interested. Okay, and it's causing them to feel quite cautious on the situation because of like the bare minimum energy. If this is someone new and you're trying to offer support or you're trying to send them job links or whatever, they feel like you look at them as a charity case. You know what I mean? For some of you, this person does have a lot of regrets here or guilt about something that they're going through. Okay, for some of you, this is someone that's going through something completely separate. Nine of Swords is like pre-ascension energy, coming up to the end of the road, coming up to the point where they cannot look away from that problem, or they cannot look away from something. And for some of you, this person is going through something that's causing a lot of guilt, but they're recognizing that they need to do it. So for some of you, this is someone that's going through some type of major life change. Or if this is in relation to you, if you have a history with this person, this is someone that has a lot of guilt and regret in regards to how they handled the situation. And now you got this person stressing because they feel like they're getting the bare minimum from you. Okay. So if you've known this person for a while, this person is stressing because they feel like you've withdrew, you've pulled back, you're giving them the bare minimum. They regret how they handled the situation. They are feeling a very strong connection with you. It's causing a lot of inner conflict. And I feel like this person is avoiding losing you. This is someone that is trying to avoid losing you, but they may be doing it in all the wrong ways, okay? Like maybe they're becoming argumentative, or they're trying to make you jealous, or there's this ego clash of who's right, who's wrong, you know, getting lost in the sauce a little bit when they could just have a heart-to-heart conversation, okay? So if you have a history with this person, they want you, and they're stressed because they feel like you don't give a shit anymore. But if this is a new person, this is someone that is having a lot of inner conflict about putting an end to something or some type of change. They're kind of in a space where they're avoiding the worst. I feel like they're also having a hard time showing vulnerability if it's in regards to something they're going through, because they're trying to avoid playing victim, or they're trying to avoid bitching too much. Even if you have a history with this person and it's about you, this person is trying to avoid bitching too much, like looking pathetic. Like this person is judging themselves looking pathetic. And it's causing their own inner conflict because they want you. They can't stop thinking about you. There's a lot of sleepless nights, but they feel like you've pulled back. Now they're like, man, is Scorpio even interested? Now I'm going to be cautious. Now they're mirroring you. And now this connection for them is getting stronger. But there's also guilt, regret, recognizing that if they want change in this connection, they're going to have to be honest. Honest about some type of struggle as well. And if it's a new person, this is someone that's having a hard time being honest about the reality of something they're going through. And there's a lot of conflict, drama in the family, drama in the home, but they're trying to avoid bitching or looking pathetic. Like if you work with this person, Three of Pentacles in reverse, Six of Pentacles, this person is like probably coming to work like no big thing, but you like feel it. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, when you sense like, okay, what's good? What's wrong? You know, they're not going to tell you. Okay. And they may feel like you look at them as a charity case if you are offering help. And this person is developing feelings. They're developing a very strong connection that they may not fully understand quite yet, to be honest with you. What does this person want from Scorpio? The Hermit. Knight of Swords in reverse. Well, I feel like this person wants you to take the lead a little bit. Okay, this is someone that is desiring enlightenment. Knight of Swords in reverse. This is someone that like wants to follow the lead, you know, like this is someone that is like waiting on you to take the lead a little bit. If this is someone from the past, Scorpio, it's kind of like someone that is like wanting to connect or reconnect with you, but they're kind of wanting you to like avoid the told you so's type of thing. So I don't know if they're going through something that you could say like, told you that would happen. But it's like they may be a little bit embarrassed or like wanting you to omit some of that. Either way, I mean, when it comes to communication, this is someone that is just giving you what you're giving to them. If you're giving them bare minimum communication, that's what they're giving you. If you're ignoring them, that's what they're giving you. Is that type of energy. They're in a mirroring energy. They do, like, this is a connection for them, Scorpio, that's actually getting more intense. They're getting more up in their head about it. It's definitely triggering something on a personal level too, or it's challenging them for something. But you could be dealing with a Gemini. We have strong Gemini and strong Virgo and Taurus. Okay. Sagittarius. What do we have for Sagittarius and their person? Ooh, your card just flipped out, Sag. I like that. All right, 4 shuffles. What do we have for Sagittarius? 2 more, and their person. 3 shuffles. Overall energy for you, Sag. Yikes. What the fuck are you doing? Excuse my language. But 5 of Wands, 5 of Swords, 7 of Swords in reverse. Sag, what are you doing? You're playing head games right up till fucking doomsday. Look at you, King of Cups in reverse. I don't know what you're doing. You have a lot of mental conflict about what's going on. Something is definitely triggering you. 7 of Swords in reverse, 8 of Pentacles. For a lot of you, you just got outsmarted in a situation, or you do have guilt, but you're like fighting with yourself in regards to whether you're just going to submit to apologizing or submit to admitting you're wrong or something like that. Like there is a lot of regret and guilt in the situation, but like you're fighting against that own awareness. It's like defeat at all costs type of thing. Because you're making a head over heart decision to not express your love, to not ask for forgiveness, to not apologize. And you're focusing on your own desires. So it's like you're recognizing this person isn't communicating with me because of this, that, and the third. You may feel a little bit outsmarted. You may feel like, okay, I didn't expect it to go like that. But instead of putting any energy into this connection, you're like, I'm just going to put more energy into myself, which would be fine if it wasn't causing so much mental conflict for you. And if it wasn't causing so much chaos, inner conflict, you know, argumentative energy. Yeah. If you live with this person, it's like you may be irritable. You may be like, you know, tit for tat type of energy. If you don't live with them, it's like this energy where you're just constantly in competition, constantly like seeing if they're noticing. It's just not a good energy. All because you're making a head over heart decision to not apologize or act like you care, or God forbid this person knows you care about them. So I do feel like right now you are waiting on this person. Okay, you're waiting on something from this person, or just give me one more on that 3 of Wands. 6 of Cups. You may be trying to flip this around, Sag, on them. Because you may be waiting on either this person to apologize, or you're waiting on this person to share feelings first. It's like I'll share feelings when they share feelings. So, but I'm only saying you may be trying to flip it because you're bringing more conflict in the situation than may be necessary. And we do have the Seven of Swords in reverse. So that's saying that you do yourself have a guilty conscience, or you're aware that you could have done something better in the situation. So you may be playing a little bit of head games here, trying to get this person to open up. And honestly, you may be getting that with that Nine of Cups. You may have a wish fulfilled here. But I feel like that Nine of Cups to the Three of Wands is more so you desiring to wait on this person to open up. Or again, you may be trying to flip something where you want them to apologize, even though you feel guilty or regretful about something. Either way, Sag, you're making it more complicated than it needs to be. Okay, and things may be stagnant right now between the two of you, but that's because you're making things more complicated than it needs to be. You may just need to open up and say sorry, or, you know, go take them some lunch, or like go give them a hug or something. You know what I mean? Or like, stop it. Stop being like this. Okay. Or don't. Maybe you don't even want them, but you're waiting on them. So tell me different. Okay. Now, whoever you're dealing with, Sag, again, I feel like whatever you're doing is working. Okay, because this is someone that is starting to doubt their own reasoning for defending themselves, for, because we have the Seven of Wands in reverse, the Devil, the Ten of Pentacles, Death in reverse. So this is, the Seven of Wands in reverse is someone that is starting to kind of fold on their own belief in regards to, so like, the best way I can explain it is like they feel, like they're starting to question whether they should defend themselves, or whether, you know, they are the ones that started it. It's like this is someone that's feeling oppressed with, you know, not really seeing the situation clearly, okay? Or feeling like they have some type of disadvantage here. I also feel like this person is getting to this place of being fatigued. So if the two of you are arguing, or if there has been like, stagnant energy where there hasn't been a whole lot of communication or messaging, this is someone that's starting to get low on energy. You know what I mean? I mean, look what they're fighting, Sag. I'm just joking with you guys. I'm making light of a toxic situation, but I do feel like this person is starting to get low on energy. Okay, the lack of change in the situation is causing them to get low on energy. They are still holding on to some type of deep-rooted issue, though, Sag, but they're trying to avoid talking about it or bringing it up. Like, this is someone that, Five of Cups in reverse, this is someone that is trying to be vulnerable with you, or they're trying to let bygones be bygones, but don't let them fool you. They're still, like they're forgiving, but they're not forgetting. Or they're apologizing, but they low-key feel like they're not even in the wrong. Does that make sense? Like, I do see this person coming through and being vulnerable and messaging you or whatever. Playing stupid is the best way I can explain it, but it's only to avoid this like pettiness between the two of you. Plus, they do authentically want something serious with you, but I feel like they're tired of the lack of change. Hierophant in reverse, the Star. I don't know, I feel like this is someone that is kind of losing the faith, or at one point they lost faith in this situation, but they're trying to make peace in this situation. Or they're trying to be at peace with the situation. So I don't know, Sag. I do see this person trying to, again, let bygones be bygones, overcome some type of emotional setback the two of you have, or they're trying to overcome some type of setback in this relationship. There's also a major difference in values the two of you had, Sag, and that could have been the root of the issue with that Hierophant in reverse, but this is someone that's going against their own natural protocol when it comes to their values, to just kind of let bygones be bygones. Like, for example, if there's a third party, for example, this is someone that is like letting that slide, or there's something this person is letting slide to try to make peace with the situation. And it could just be something stupid. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but the best way I can explain it, this is someone that is asking for forgiveness or trying to move on, trying to let bygones be bygones, but they're still holding on to some type of deep-rooted issue that is making them less open, or less, something here has occurred that is making them less likely to be super open and vulnerable to intimacy. You know, I don't know how to explain it. There's still trust issues there, okay? There's still trust issues. But I do see this person desiring a commitment with you. It does feel like someone you have somewhat of a history with, obviously, because there's some deep-rooted shit or something here. And there does seem to be some type of stagnant energy or stalemate energy that makes this person feel like, fuck it, I'm just going to give in. Like, this is someone that's giving in. So yeah, you're kind of getting your wish. Okay? You're getting your wish, Sag. But you know, I don't think it's all roses from here or anything, but it's moving forward. Okay? I mean, what is this person saying? Like, what's going on? Temperance. See, this is someone that is trying to understand you. They're trying to create balance here between the two of you. They're trying to work with the situation. And if there was some type of difference in values, they're trying to, like, again, make it work. So they're trying to be understanding, kind of taking things day by day. Not really being sure, not going to the extreme, not trying to get married or anything, but they're trying to give it a chance. Okay? So you could be dealing with another Sag. We also have Capricorn, Taurus, and Aquarius, and Scorpio. All right, what do we have for Capricorn and their person? What do we have for Capricorn and their person? Universe, spirits, and guides. 3 more. Three shuffles. Oh, stop. Stop it. 2 more. Overall energy for use, Capricorn, we have the 4 of Cups, 3 of Swords in reverse. All right, Capricorn, so all right, so Capricorn, I feel like you are not impressed with the situation. You're feeling ignored. You're feeling rejected. You're feeling bored even of how someone is approaching the situation. And I feel like it's causing you to say some harsh things or approach the situation in a very egotistic way, or in a way that is not really potentially necessary. Even if you are bored, or even if you are sick of how this person is treating you, there may be a better route to deal with it. Just FYI, because this is energy. It doesn't have to be the reality. Because I do see you potentially saying something really harsh or doing something really harsh, like out of force, like I'm going to block this person, or I'm breaking up with this person, or there's something like, it's almost like you're kind of causing shit. You're causing upheaval a little bit. Okay. And it stemmed from, honestly, like it stemmed from boredom. Like you may not even be that upset, but you're just bored in life. So it's like you're getting lost a little bit. It happens to us all. It's nothing personal. Sometimes we just forget who the fuck we are and how powerful we are. Or it's like this person, you may feel like this person is constantly focused on the negatives or constantly trying to pick you apart or rejecting you. And it's kind of like making you feel like, okay, I need to like burn this bridge type of thing. It's almost like it's like you're making, just clarify that Four of Cups. What's going on there? Seven of Swords. And the Emperor. Well, you may be making some underhanded comments because of the way your person is handling a situation or what they're making a priority. All those purpleness, that's beautiful, but I could just see it, so sorry. It's beautiful. Okay, so it's like you may be making underhanded comments, Capricorn, about, this person's position, or, maybe you feel like they're making certain things a priority that you don't really see should be a priority. It's like you're either making underhanded comments or there's a level of irritation you have in regards to where someone is putting their energy, or in regards to how much responsibility someone keeps taking on, or it's like you're trying to get away with something though there with the Seven of Swords. So it almost feels like you're trying to get someone to do things your way, even if it's not the most responsible thing. And because something isn't going your way on your time, I do see you kind of saying something really harshly, or making a decision to almost sabotage the situation. And it really just feels like it's coming from a place of like lacking patience, feeling bored, something like that. I know that sounds really crazy, but because you feel like this person doesn't love you or doesn't respect you, maybe doesn't understand where you're coming from. Give me one more on that Two of Cups in reverse. Knight of Pentacles. You feel like this person is making you wait forever. You feel like something is taking a long time. You may feel, Capricorn, like you may feel like someone is being overly cautious too about you or a situation. You may feel like someone has their reservations towards you as well because of something that occurred that made them feel the need to be cautious in regards to you, and that is causing you to feel fed up. And it's almost like you rather just be done with the situation, but it's in a moment of like not really, I don't want to say thinking clearly, but it's in a moment of like boredom. Like if you just go to bed, Capricorn, and wake up, you probably wouldn't do that. You know what I mean? That's the best way I can explain that. What's this Devil? Three of Wands in reverse. Page of Swords. Yeah, I feel like you guys are, tempted to just walk away and explore other options. I also feel like with that Three of Wands in reverse, because you're not seeing what you want in the situation, you may be feeling like did you guys hear that? Sorry, fucking animals. Animals are fighting outside. Anyway, because you feel it's almost like something isn't going your way, Capricorn. Your ships aren't coming in, and because of that, you may feel the need to like explore other options or see what else is out there or talk to other people. But it's like, it feels like something that you're doing on impulse. Okay. Because I feel like you're feeling oppressed. I mean, what's Capricorn's main issue? High Priestess in reverse. One more. Nine of Swords in reverse. High Priestess in reverse. I feel like honestly, initially what I get with that High Priestess in reverse is like your main issue, maybe you're having a hard time just like being silent, honestly. Because with that Nine of Swords in reverse, there may be an issue here where you need to kind of let go of negative thinking or stop overthinking a situation or just kind of let go of negative thoughts about how, because with that Four of Cups, you may feel like someone's spending a lot of time at work or someone is ignoring you or they're ignoring your text messages at work or whatever it is. And it's like you may be kind of having a hard time just being silent, being discreet with your thoughts. The High Priestess upright knows a lot, thinks a lot, but kind of keeps it to herself. She knows more. She feels more than she kind of leads on. And it's like you may be having a hard time just keeping things to yourself in a moment where you're internalizing what's going on as a constant personal attack when it may not really be like that necessarily. And you may need to kind of let go of negative thinking in moments of boredom, really. Or when you find yourself getting worked up or like insecure about a situation or like sick of waiting on something to happen, like you may need to kind of find something, you know, productive to do that kind of gets you out of this feeling of like ickiness, you know what I'm saying? Because you're definitely feeling oppressed by the situation. I do see you detaching, but you're detaching, and with that Devil card, it's like you're detaching, and then on top of that, you're like making it worse. It's like you're sabotaging something or you're saying things, you know, or you're already communicating with new people, something like that. Either way, Capricorn, you may just want to like less is more this week. Like you really need to hype yourself up when you start to assume things about your partner or even a romantic interest. When you start to assume, you really need to pump yourself up to just shut up. You know what I'm saying? Like just be quiet. If you don't have the facts, you don't got nothing. You know what I'm saying? Seriously. So, I mean, if you have the facts, it's totally different. Okay. So for those of you that's like, I got the facts. Go on, son. Go on. Okay. Now, whoever you're dealing with, Capricorn, this is someone that is just being realistic. Okay. This is someone that is avoiding doing anything they're going to regret. They're avoiding being vulnerable. They're avoiding, honestly, this is someone that's just got a lot on their plate here. They're in a very frugal energy. Like they're being frugal financially. They may feel the need to kind of preserve their energy, preserve their resources, be smart. They're in a space where they're not really willing to take any risks. And I feel like this is someone that's just being realistic when it comes to what they can bring to the situation right now. And honestly, they got a lot on their plate. This is someone that feels like you are not, this is someone that may feel like you're quite bitter toward them, Capricorn, or you're not being supportive of them, and it's causing them to lose patience. You may find this person has a very low tolerance level when it comes to bullshit because they feel like, for one, you don't actually care. There's just this self-indulgent energy. And two, this person has no more straws, okay? They have no more straws to pull, okay? They're carrying them all. They got no time or energy. And I'm not saying you don't got a lot on your plate, but from this person's perspective, they already got a lot on their plate. They have no time for whatever is going on between the two of you. And if you are kind of giving them a lot of bitterness or like heavy energy, or if you're not really in support of the relationship on a whole and you're just focused on me, it's like they're starting to lose patience with the situation, because this is someone that is looking for a very balanced or equal give and take, or at least understanding, okay? At least understanding for the reality that they're going through. This is someone that feels like their reality is very limiting and they need to be smart when it comes to what they put in the work for, because they feel like they already got a lot of work on their plate, okay? And honestly, Capricorn, this person may feel like if they do open up or if they do express themselves, it's almost just going to make things worse, because they may feel like you're already bitter with them. So it's almost like they feel like that's a can of worms that they're just not ready for. Okay? Yeah, I would just like pump yourself up this week if this is related to you. Okay, it may not be. So just like keep it on the down low. Keep your thoughts and emotions and feelings on the down low unless you have the facts. Okay, we're just gonna be destructive, you know. And it's like usually it's a fact, you know, especially when it comes to love situations. People hold on to like the last interaction. So if the last interaction with you is really positive, they'll probably miss you more than if it was a negative experience. Okay. So you could be dealing with a Pisces. We have Aries, Capricorn, Leo, and Sagittarius. All right. Aquarius. What do we have for Aquarius and their person? Three more. What do we have for Aquarius? And their person. Three shuffles. Overall energy for you, Aquarius, 10 of Wands in reverse and the Page of Cups. I really like that energy. That's like a type of energy. Like, I like it. 4 of Pentacles. Okay. Oh, 5 of Wands. Okay. See, Aquarius, I feel like you guys are moving into a space where there's actually less on your plate. Okay. I feel like you're kind of lightening your load a little bit. You're in a more lighthearted dreamer type of energy, what's possible type of energy. I do feel like there's someone crushing on you with that Page of Cups. I don't really see you putting in the work just yet, because you have a lot of inner conflict about family stuff like children, or there's conflict about some type of relationship already pre-existing, whether this person is coexisting with other people, and even if it's like a really weird situation where they're not actually together, but like there's children or something like that, like there's some type of family situation, or maybe there's just family, maybe you have issues with their family and it's like you're having a hard time connecting with them because there's like a lot of entanglements there. I don't know, but you have a lot of inner conflict surrounding, you know, a family dynamic that makes you feel like this person just give me one more on that 10 of Cups. Sorry, I just got to clarify that, because 2 of Swords in reverse. Yeah, I feel like you're being a little bit pessimistic, Aquarius. There was another sign their person gave me this energy. I don't remember, but I do feel like you're being a little bit pessimistic on family or some type of family dynamic, or what a family dynamic. I feel like you're hesitant because of, it's like you may feel like this person is a whole package deal. Okay, and even though, yeah, they're crushing on you, they may be expressing admiration, you may be in a space where you're not really willing to go all in, but you're also in a lighter space where maybe you're more open to invest or see. It's like, the best way I can explain it, like you're in a lighthearted space where you're willing to kind of, you know, reciprocate, but you're also in a space of still being very argumentative, or you're kind of like challenging this person a little bit. Like you're kind of, how do I say? Like you're, I don't know how to explain this. Because you see potential here with the Ace of Pentacles, but you're also not really willing to take any risks. Some of you guys are holding on to deep-rooted issues, either with this person or just from exes in general, that have that gave you like a very, not the best, you know, stigma on the situation. Like it may be like, oh, I've seen your type before type of thing. Okay. And even though I feel like you're still reciprocating or communicating, you're being very like challenging. I don't know how to say that, but I do see someone like flirting with you or expressing admiration to you, but you're almost in a very like, just give me one more on that Five of Wands, Three of Swords, and the King of Pentacles in reverse. You don't like feelings that this person brings out in you, okay? And it has to do with some type of betrayal, either that has occurred with this person before or that you're holding on to from a past situation. But you feel like this person maybe tries to make you jealous, or you feel like this person's way of getting your attention is not necessarily the best. Because I feel like you're torn in regards to whether someone's just manipulating you, or whether someone is trying to insinuate that they can give you a relationship, but they probably can't. Like something like that. Like there's something that has you feeling very torn and combative to your own feelings on the situation. Because honestly, Aquarius, I feel like this person could make you happy, or you feel like this person could make you happy, but you're also being very, like you're picking it apart because you feel like someone is very in a note and that is triggering you. Or it's kind of making you cranky a little bit. It's almost like it makes you feel like you can't depend on this person, even though you do feel a very strong soulmate connection with this person. You feel like you can't depend on them. And there may be some type of family situation that you're just looking at like, oh, I don't want to get wrapped up into that type of thing. Like you're being very pessimistic. So I don't know, it's like weird because it's a very like, like lighthearted energy. Like you're happy to hear from this person, but you're simultaneously not really going out of your way to put in the work, because there's certain elements about the situation. Sorry about that. There's certain elements about the situation that make you feel some type of way, and you don't like the way it makes you feel. And honestly, it could just be jealousy. Okay, this person could bring out jealousy. I don't know why, but we do have the King of Pentacles in reverse and the Five of Wands. And it could just be you feel like this person is a love bomber, or you feel like they're way too in a note to possibly, it's like, it's almost like you're looking at them like you're really trying to like pull the wool over my eyes type of thing. Okay. Or if you do love me, then, you know, why is that Knight of Cups in reverse here? Why does Three of Pentacles in reverse? Well, you may feel like this person's love bombing you because they're not really cooperating with some type of change that's necessary to have something occur between the two of you. And you may feel like there's too many cooks in the kitchen too. Like you may feel like there's other people kind of working against the situation. Like maybe their mama doesn't like you. And you're kind of giving them like an ultimatum. Like, I'm not dealing with Brenda May or Betty Sue. I'm not dealing with them again. Sarah. Okay, sorry guys. I gotta go to bed. But it's like, you may feel like this is just too many cooks in the kitchen. It's too much going on. You like this person though, but they make you cranky a little bit. And when Aquariuses get emotional, they get cranky. Very cranky. It's like, slice that bread off. Fuck that shit. You know? So I don't know. You do feel a connection with them. So I feel like this is like to be continued. Okay, what does Aquarius want from this person? Like, honestly, you want this person to walk away from something. Four of Cups. You want this person to walk away from something to make you an offer because there's something here that's making you feel insecure or feeling ignored or feeling unimportant. So there's something this person is entertaining, or there's something this person is trying to pursue, or maybe they're traveling. You feel there's something this person is doing that's making you feel unimportant, and you want this person to walk away from something, or at least not put all their eggs in that basket so they can offer you something that would kind of cater to something that is making you feel insecure in the situation. I'm not saying you're insecure, but there's something with the situation that's making you feel insecure. Okay? So I don't really get it, but I do know this person is making you cranky because you do have feelings and there's some type of heartbreak. You miss them, but they also trigger you and make you feel some type of way, and it's pissing you off. And it's like, you don't want to have to pick this person apart, but it's like you feel like they're making you pick them apart because there's this inconsistencies and they're in and out. And it's like you're over here trying to make good choices with the Lover's card, and even though you feel a connection, it's like, baby, come closer, but they're not coming closer because that's why they're not holding hands. It's like you just want them to like come closer. Okay. Now, whoever you're dealing with, yeah, see, this is someone that may be a little bit emotionally immature. Okay. I don't see this person taking accountability. There is some type of juggling. So maybe that's what this person's doing. They're juggling. I should have just looked over here right quick. Sometimes I don't like to look because it messes with my head. And then sometimes I have a biased opinion. But I feel like this person is being emotionally immature. They're also being overly sensitive about something. And there's something that's making them feel justified to be closed off. The Queen of Cups in reverse can be selfish emotionally, can justify lacking empathy or not giving a fuck, or like, you know, snooze you lose, bud type of thing. But it's coming from a place of not healing something, or it's coming from a place of, you know, emotional maturity, or having a hard time supporting themselves because there was a lack of support given, or they just don't know how to heal themselves. Like, some people just don't know how to heal themselves. Either way, this person is having a hard time being empathetic to your issues because they're looking at you of, well, you're not showing up for me, or you're not adding any value, or you're not stepping up to the plate. Like, this person may be kind of rigid and stubborn in the situation, which is why they're kind of back and forth, suppressing their desires, also not trusting their own desires with you. There is some manipulation too with that High Priestess in reverse, because I feel like this person is trying to manipulate you to reconsider. They're being very stubborn, rigid. Just give me one more on that Queen of Cups in reverse with the Death in reverse. Like, I don't feel like this person is taking into consideration the fact that there's no change happening in their life. And because there's no change, that's why there's no change on your part. Like, that doesn't make any sense. You know what I mean? It's like this person may be chasing their own tail a little bit, looking for more effort from you while there's no change happening in their life. They're not taking accountability for some type of change that's necessary. They feel like they don't have a contingency plan, but they do. They're having a hard time trusting their own desires when it comes to a new beginning. They do want a fresh start with you, but they're stuck in the past, or they're stuck on something in the past. This is someone that is, you know, seeing a flaw for every solution. There's something, like, this is someone that does miss you. There's a lot of regrets here, but there's also a lot of, like, again, finding a flaw for every solution. And instead of recognizing, okay, maybe Aquarius, this is an issue for them, and that's why they're not opening up, or whatever it may be, they're kind of you know, making it personal and kind of putting their own label on why you're closed off. And I feel like this person is trying to mirror you, but it's a really shitty attempt, because at the end of the day, they're just being rigid and kind of operating based off of whether you're going to show interest in them or not. Sorry, I can't talk. It's like they're operating based off whether you're going to show interest in them, and not forgetting that there's something here on their end that needs to change. So they could put focus on that. But I do see this person juggling a little bit, or constantly being back and forth. Let's give me one more in the Two of Pentacles. It's almost like this person is like, did I ruin my reputation with Aquarius? Because if I didn't, then I just want to stay the way I am, or I just want to keep what's going on right now. Or it's almost like this person is like looking for a reason to make some type of change. They're not making that change for themselves, and that sucks. You don't want to get with someone that's making change for you, because if it doesn't work out, then they're just going to have resentment for you and like blame you for everything. You want people to change because they want to change with or without you. And I feel like you're dealing with someone that is not doing that. So there's a lot of tension coming from this person, a lot of awkwardness too, like a lot of rigid. It's someone like trying to gain or have control in the situation when they have no control. Having a hard time gaining control over their own life, and something that needs to change. Man, this one, I'm so sorry, Aquarius. This went from a really cute, like, all type of reading to someone crushing on you to like, it's much deeper than that. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe this person is looking at it like, oh, like, and you're looking at it like, how do I say that? It's like, you may feel like this person isn't taking it seriously. I don't feel like they are yet. I don't feel like it's clicking yet. I don't feel like this person is, what change does this person need to make? Justice in reverse. There may need to be a divorce that happens, or this person, needs to stop trying to be fair and keep the peace for everybody involved. This person may need to walk away from something, okay, or stop focusing on keeping the peace for everybody involved, and start focusing on their internal truth. You know, the Justice in reverse can be someone that is just so far gone from their own personal truth and their own morale, because they're living for everybody else's, you know, trying to keep the peace and, you know, trying to play God, trying to make sure everybody's good. So maybe this person is just always justifying their choices with trying to keep the peace, trying to make sure everything's good, wondering why you don't want them, when it's because you're not doing anything for them, you know, or they're not doing anything for you, sorry. And I feel like you're wanting, I feel like this person needs to stop trying to like be the mediator for everybody and make some type of change for them. And you're looking at them like, I'm not getting wrapped up into this because I don't like the way it makes me feel. You don't like it. So now when it comes to action this person plans on taking, what action will this person plan on taking? See, I don't like that. Page of Pentacles in reverse. This person is going to manipulate the shit out of you. This person wants you to put in the work. They're trying to manipulate you. Emperor in reverse can be someone that expects more than they give. And I feel like that's what this person is doing. And they're being very stubborn in that approach. I don't see this person fixing anything. Give me one more in the Lovers for Aquarius. 8 of Cups in reverse. So you want this person to show up for you by taking, the 8 of Cups in reverse can be someone that holds himself accountable and holds himself to a situation. How do I say, put it in words? It's almost like someone that is showing vulnerability and emotion through doing what they need to do. You know what I mean? In their reality, it can be someone that, you know, holds himself to certain obligations or doing things that are necessary. But I feel like you want more vulnerability from this person. And with that Lovers card, you do feel a connection, but you're wanting this person to take accountability or show more vulnerability, or again, bring a little bit more action to follow suit surrounding whatever is possible between the two of you. So there's a lot of inner conflict in regards to this relationship. You feel like the two of you could be happy, but you're being really hard on it because you see this as someone that's immature. They are being immature, honestly. And you may want more. It's almost like you want this person to accept you and accept the situation by letting everything that doesn't fucking matter just fall off, you know. But you could be dealing with an Aries. You also have Scorpio, Libra, Pisces, Gemini. That's it. But I do see you hearing from this person. Oh, what happened? I think it was the Page of Cups. I must have shuffled. I do see you hearing from this person, but it's going to piss you off. Why, Aquarius? Because they're talking to you like a child, or again, they're like flirting with you or expressing love while nothing in their reality has changed, or their reality makes no sense to be talking to you, something like that. Pisces. What do we have for Pisces and their person? Eight of Wands, Pisces. Some of you guys are receiving unexpected communication. Communication that kind of... Eight of Wands can be like arguments. Out of passion, though. Leads to great makeup sex. You know what I'm saying? Two more. What do we have for Pisces and their person? Or it could just be passionate communication. What do we have for Pisces and their person? Three more. Overall energy for you, Pisces, Four of Wands and a Queen of Wands. I like that. I like that. All right, so Pisces, I do see you getting a lot of attention from someone trying to make peace with you. This is someone that is feeling left out in the cold somehow, okay? There's someone here that's feeling left out in the cold, feeling abandoned, feeling like you forgot about them. And you showing up as that Queen of Wands, you're kind of doing your thing. You could be in a leadership position, or you're being seen as someone that is taking initiative, someone that's very attractive, someone that is just doing her thing, doesn't give a fuck what people are saying about it. Pisces, you are coming off strong, okay? And I feel like it's bringing in a lot of opportunities for you. Now, keep that in mind. There is a lot of opportunities available to you. The problem is you may need to get to a point where you accept one of them, okay? Or you embrace one of them. Because I do see you choosing to let go of negative thinking associated with one specific person, Pisces. And again, with that Queen of Wands, you may have a lot of attention coming in from a lot of people. There may be a lot of opportunities, but I feel like you're making peace and you're only accepting one of them. This is a situation that you may be excited about. This is someone that you are very attracted to. So if you may have been considering someone that you're not attracted to anymore, or it's like, oh, you know, that's not who I'm talking about. I'm talking about someone that there's some type of rekindling or fresh start, restart with someone who's great in bed. Okay, who's very attractive. Very attractive. And it's not just all about the sex, but it's a plus, okay? This is someone that's very attractive, okay? They're, again, yes. Why am I saying it like that? It must really be important to you. What's going on here? That's important to you, Pisces. Not all of you, but it's like in this reading, that's something that's exciting you. But the whole situation, the reason why you're kind of coming to terms with the fact that, okay, let's heal this, or you're letting someone back in is the best way I can explain it, is because this person brings a lot of excitement within you. And I feel like you may have had a lot of negative thinking about the situation, but I feel like you're willing to bring positive change. Some of you guys are making a shift in community or a shift in homes. You may be taking initiative to move to a different house for some of you, because there's some type of acceptance that you've come to surrounding what's important to you, or where you need to be, where you need to lay your roots. You may also feel like you and this person have a lot of potential to lay down roots together, kind of thing. But again, this is someone that is feeling left out in the cold. There's unfinished business. Jealousy, honestly, could be what's triggering this person to come back around. I'm not saying you're dating other people, but maybe there's a fear of dating other people. Or there's just, this is someone that is wanting, you know, a relationship here. But this kind of feels like, Pisces, you're excited because there's an opportunity to think less negatively about a situation and bring positive change. And if there has been some type of betrayal between you and this person, or heartache, or whatever it may be, you are willing to heal it and let this person in. And it does feel exciting, and it may feel a little bit unexpected too. Give me a little bit more on that Ace of Wands. Well, with the Empress in reverse and the Emperor. Honestly, Pisces, you were excited, or you are excited because you may have felt neglected by this person, or you felt like they wasn't in support of you, or you felt like this person wasn't in support of you, or never thought you were beautiful or handsome, or whatever it may be. I feel like there's a level of excitement because someone is showing up for you in a time of need. Now that Emperor comes in to protect that Empress in reverse in a time of need. And it's like, you may be in a space where you may have been coming off strong with that Queen of Wands. You may be coming off top, but this guy's, or this girl, doesn't matter. Gender doesn't matter. It's like you feel like someone is coming in the time that you need it most. Okay. In a time where the feminine is depleted, which is ironic because for the general public, you may be looking solid. Okay. And honestly, maybe you have been keeping solid, but you maybe wasn't as solid as you let on, type of thing. Okay. So I like it. So I feel like you're feeling excited, rejuvenated. You're feeling like, you feel like someone has your back. Okay. You may be feeling tired. This Emperor may be giving you massages. I don't know what's going on there. Don't know what's going on there. Pisces, I like this reading. I don't know what it is. I feel like you've come to terms with the fact that this is your person. Whether you've known this person 10 years, whether you've known this person 2 months, okay? You've come to terms with the fact that this is your person. And you may have, yes, Pisces, you may have stood up to this person or stood your ground on something. And that was very well potentially needed. You may have had to stand your ground to someone in order for them to like recognize who they're dealing with. Okay, it's not an ego thing. It's just like, let's get it straight, okay? This is what's okay with me and this is not what's okay with me. Okay, you can't conform or subject yourself to experiences that are not okay with you, or you're just going to agree to that moving forward. So I feel like someone's showing up for you in a time of need, and you're here for it, and you've accepted it, okay? You're accepting, you're not thinking so negatively about it. Maybe you had to go through a couple bumps with this person, and here we go. We're going for the ride, Pisces. This person wants you. They want to ride you. They're massaging you. They're definitely taking care of you in some way. This Emperor is taking care of this Empress in reverse. She's tired. She's drained. She lost herself a little bit. Oh, she doesn't feel that the best, but she's coming off like she's solid. I don't know. But whoever you're dealing with, Pisces, this is someone, again, that's showing up. This is someone that is making a head over heart decision. They're trying to be fair. They may feel like they've got some type of new perspective. It's the Hangman. Honestly, Pisces, the person may low-key feel like you're not as happy as you lead on. They may feel like there's a family situation that's draining you, or they may feel like there's some specific situation that's draining you or is causing you to feel like it's not what you wanted, like some type of outcome is not what you wanted. Like there's something off, there's something that is not it, okay? Also, for some of you, there's children as well. And this is someone that is trying to be there for you in hopes to kind of help you avoid being too hard on yourself or too destructive or something of that nature. Like this is someone that, this is someone that's inspired to have a fresh start with you, Pisces. Like this kind of feels like someone that's putting their emotions aside or their bitterness aside to show up for you as a partner. Okay, even if you've separated, okay, this is someone that is loyal to you. And you all know what I'm talking about. You can be separated from someone and still be loyal as fuck to them. It's just an element of like, this is my person. Like, I'm going to show up for you unconditionally. It's like, this is someone that's showing up for you unconditionally. They may have had to make a head over heart decision to do that, but it's because of a new perspective that maybe they feel like you're going through something that is causing a lot of unhappiness. Maybe you're not as happy as you lead on. This is someone that is trying to rebuild this bridge essentially, in hopes to inspire you. For some of you, this person is trying to inspire you to choose a new path. Sorry guys, my nose is running. It's getting cold. It's kind of cold today for a summer, but it's like, this is someone that is trying to inspire you to choose a new path is what I'm getting. This is someone that may feel like you're ignoring certain opportunities because you feel like you have to. They may feel like you're putting a lot of energy into things that are frustrating you, but you almost feel it like is necessary. It's almost like, Pisces, this person feels like you need a partner, like a helpful partner. That's what it feels like. Like this is someone that feels like you need a helpful partner and they want to be that partner for you. Because they feel like you're missing opportunities because you're focusing on things that you don't want to focus on, but you feel like you have to. They may feel, they may be trying to inspire you to see things from a different perspective as well. Because this is someone that wants to have a fresh start, but they're also thinking about you too and your well-being. I like that. This person may feel like you're ignoring opportunities because you're feeling maybe disconnected or not in your best space. And honestly, Pisces, this person does have some hesitations in regards to the situation. There may have been some things that occur between the two of you that cause some trust issues. But this is someone that's trying to make up for it is the best way I can explain that. Whether they caused trust issues or you did, this is someone that is overlooking it, trying to be responsible in the situation and trying to take the lead. So I like this. Like, this is someone that is trying to be there for you and support you in a time of need. So they may not be taking you on dates or something, but they're doing something that's very helpful, or they're helping you with something. They're being there for you in a way that you need them to be there for you. And that could just be in the bedroom. Maybe you just need a little bit of inspiration. I don't know. I'm not trying to make it all like cheesy and stuff, but it's like, I'm just saying this Emperor is showing up for this Empress who's in need. Okay. And you can reverse the roles if you're masculine. It doesn't matter. Like, I'm just reading energy. So you could be dealing with a Scorpio. We also have Aries. For some of you, this person is financially helping you too. I'm just going to put that out there. But it could be Aries. We have Taurus, Scorpio, Virgo, Gemini, strong Aries, Aquarius, Scorpio. Strong Aries and strong Scorpio. But it kind of feels, Pisces, sorry, Pisces, I'm still focusing on it. It kind of feels like a situation that may not have felt real before. But with this Ace of Wands, like I said, it's like a fresh start, a restart, rekindling. And it may be something that hasn't really felt real before, but now it's starting to feel real because they're showing up for you in a real way. Does that make sense? I find dating is so fucking weird sometimes because it really doesn't feel real. I don't know what it is. It just doesn't feel like serious. And maybe there's something that's occurring that is like making it real, which is also making it that much more intimate. I like it though. I like this person. I like your approach to the situation. There's almost an element of surrender and acceptance and being in harmony with what this person is offering you. I like it. Gemini. How can you creatively set up for us to listen and see the cats? I'm just going to chat with you guys for a minute. I don't have anything important to say, but my phone's going to die soon anyway. So I was just going to, I normally, like after I get off here, I would normally just have a smoke anyway. So, but I don't know what you mean. You want to see the cats? The cats aren't out here. And I've been making my own iced coffees because I found a way to make them that actually taste better than buying them. I must say they're delicious. Yeah, dating is kind of fucking weird. I ain't gonna lie with you. Like, it's fucking weird as shit. Now, I have very little dating experience. But I do find it weird. You know what I'm saying? It's not something that I envy if you have to date. And I find it very uncomfortable. So, but it doesn't really feel real. Like, it really doesn't. It feels like almost like you're almost like playing a scene a little bit. Like, because it just feels like, why? You know what I mean? Like, I think when you have a family with someone, you have kids with someone, like everything makes sense. But like, I feel like when you're not dating, or when you're dating just for the sake of dating, obviously that's necessary sometimes, but it is kind of dry, you know, or if you think about it too much, it will fuck your head up. It just doesn't make any sense. Now, I'm older, okay? So keep that in mind. I'm not old, but I'm older. Like, I'm past my, younger years, I suppose. So maybe I see it differently, because I think when you're younger, it's like you're maiden energy, okay? You're ready to date. But I think when you get older, again, I'm not saying I'm old, but I think when you develop like your own families, it is kind of weird, it doesn't really make any sense. Like, if you think about it too much. Like, I get it, like it's companion and stuff like that. And you're 29. Yeah, like, I don't know. I'm not saying it's weird, because it's not weird. It's just very, very difficult to make it a priority, if that makes sense. Like, I totally understand why people just say, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't want to think like that. I think that's a very toxic way of thinking, actually. I think love is important, and I think that synergy is important. But I think if you have it, you know it. You know what I mean? If you don't have it, you know it. And I think a lot of people force it, and then it feels empty. You know what I mean? But if you have it, you know it, type of thing. And you won't have to force it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I really don't like people. I prefer animals. I like people. It's just finding the right people. And sometimes we don't even know what we want. So it's like really important to like meditate on that. Like, if you were to have a relationship or friendships, even, you can do this with friendships. What does that look like? What does your like ideal friendship or relationship look like? Just sit on that. Like, what would that look like when you're together? What would that look like? You know, but I was actually thinking about that the other day when I was thinking about friendships. I was like, really, I'm moving into like my season of like socializing and stuff like that astrologically. And I'm like, okay, friendship time, you know, and my phone's going to die soon, but I was like, what would my friendships, I haven't had like friends for a long time. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, what do I even want in a friend? You know what I mean? I was trying to think on that. So I kind of meditated on that for a bit, but you do the same with like relationships. Like sometimes we don't even know what we want. We know what we don't have, you know what I mean? And we can hone in on that, completely forgetting everything else. So, but we can also create those feelings as one. You don't have to have people, but I think it's important to find the right people. But I think like when you're dating, it's odd getting over all those little bumps and shit like that. And if you're arguing and stuff and bickering more than you're loving, is probably not your person. I'm just going to be real with you. So I don't know. I think you know if you know. But I'm going to get out of here. That was a nice little whoever came into my life. The name of the friendship. Fully been backstabbed. Yeah, I appreciate truth. Yeah. Well, I think it's just finding people that align with the same values as you, at least, like, or principles of things. Like, that's super important. But I'm going to get out of here. I have to pee really bad, but I really like this. Thank you. I mean, this little short chat. I'm going to get out of here. But yeah, sorry I took a break. Yeah, I had my tooth pulled. And then it turned into dry socket, which was terrible. But it didn't last long. She got me in right away, so that was nice. But we're going to be back and strong. Again, I apologize, but yeah, thank you. Bye, everybody.